your girl Amira. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to this new video. How are you guys? How's life treating you? I have been hearing so much from you guys in the comment that I feel like we're truly getting to know each other, and that brings me so much joy. Please continue to do so. I love hearing from you. I really truly appreciate your support. Which reminds me, if you are not subscribed to this beautiful little channel, please do so. I really do appreciate the support. It will give me strength. I truly appreciate it if you do so. I also have an Instagram account if you could follow me over there if you want to enjoy some behind the scenes and some random moments in my life. Anyways, today we're doing another one-on-one heart-to-heart conversation. Lately, my friends and I keep having the same sort of conversation about friendship. We discussed it on my birthday, and then it kept coming up again and again. It came up naturally. We were just like having dinner, talking and stuff, and you know, they asked me, do you feel different now that you're 31? And I said no, I don't necessarily think that I am different or do feel different. However, there's one thing that I have been feeling, and when I expressed it, I felt like they mirrored that feeling as well. I feel like in our friendship, as you grow older, you sometimes arrive at a crossroad. Now, let me reassure you quickly, crossroad does not mean separation or ending friendships. Basically, what we think it means, and that's based on our own experiences. It means that while we're still in each other's lives, we might stop sharing a common journey in the next couple years. This conversation with my friend sort of made me want to think about female friendships and to maybe share it with you. I'm pretty sure that there is someone somewhere who's also thinking about friendships and is like questioning themselves, hopefully, because I don't think that any human experience is so unique that no one else feels the same. It's so beautiful outside, you guys. I'm so jealous that this is in September. But I'm really happy. It's 9 a.m. and it's 19 degrees. It feels like summer. This is the best. This is legit the best. I know it's not good for the environment, and I understand. We need to have all 4 seasons. But I wish I lived in a place where it would be forever summer. I would be so happy. I feel like as humans, the bonds that we form throughout our lives, especially friendship, are special because in a way they offer us pretty much a little bit of everything. You have companionship, support, love, growth, all that in one sort of relationship. And I don't know if you have realized, maybe you did, I'm pretty sure you did, but we have different sort of friendship depending on our stage in this life. So obviously the friendship that you have as a teen is not the same that you have in your 20s, and I'm pretty sure it's not the same in your 30s and so on. And obviously, as someone who recently joined the 30's club, I sort of want to reflect on the transition between the friends on like the early 20s to the 30s. I feel like personally that they changed the nature of the friendship. If you're lucky enough to keep the same group of friends, the nature of your friendship, although it's still strong, shifts because your priority, your personality, your goals also shift. And that period can be really scary, but after a couple of conversations with my friends, I sort of feel at peace with that. I remember my friendships in my 20s being like super intense, super emotional, full of happiness, of adventure. Sometimes there was a little bit of pain mixed into all of that, but the majority of the time it was really fun. Our 20s are a period of like significant changes and self-discovery. I don't know, I feel like that's where certain values are gonna stick and stay with you throughout your whole adventure in this life. It's a period where you start university and you start meeting people from all walks of life. Because we're going through so many things in such an intense way, we create a connection, a really strong connection with the people who are living the same thing as us, because only they understand truly what we feel like. And because of that shared experience, our friend gains such an important place in our hearts. You sort of feel like you're invincible together. It feels like these moments that you share together are sort of eternal, and they sort of are in our memories, but you feel so connected. Now, your 20s are not all about like fun and rainbows. It is also about growing pains. It's a time where I remember having the most fights with my friends, because it's a time where you're figuring yourself out, but also figuring out your boundaries, your expectations of each other with your friends and with your other relationship, what you want in life, where you want to go in life. This results in a bit of tension. It is not the majority of the time, alhamdulillah, but it does happen. Your 20s are also a period where some new friendship can bloom and others might end. Sometimes it ends organically, other times it ends because of an action that someone took or lack of thereof. And to be honest, I could give you like a million advice about that specific period of time, but one that I really want to drill in people's mind is to not let your ego get in a way of a good friendship. Talk to your friends, express your feeling, have a heart to heart, because guess what? Your friend might have messed up, but we all do mess up, especially in your 20s when you're trying new things and to be honest, you don't know which direction to go to. If all goes well, then in your 30s you will arrive with a really strong group of friends. It doesn't have to be a big group, it has to be quality over quantity. In your 30s, new challenges will show up. However, because you have a group of friends that survive the trials and tribulations of your 20s, it doesn't feel as big of a deal as it did before. And it is at that period of time that you will start to see that the companions that walked with you throughout your whole journey are starting to take little side quests on their own. And while your 20s are all about shared experiences, living them together, going through them together, your 30s are more about putting your own plans forward, walking towards your own goals, because you are secure in your friendships, hopefully. But basically that's what happens. You feel secure in your friendship, you imagine your future with them, even if you're 40, 50 or whatever, God's willing. So that allows you to explore other things yourself. I mean, what's the point of like spending all your 20s trying to figure things out if you don't end up working for your goals in your 30s and trying to reach them? When you work toward what you like and towards your goal, you will realize quickly enough that your goals and your friends' goals are not the same. The shared experience sort of stop. You have embarked in different journeys, and I'm not saying this as the end of the friendships. I really want to stress this. This is not the end of a friendship. It's just a new rhythm. So while you are still walking together in one big adventure as friends, you're not necessarily walking the same path in life. You might be walking the same path in other aspects of your life. It could be religion, it could be personal, whatever. But in others, you will see that you and your friend might have different realities. An easy example is like you have a professional job while your friend is starting their own business, or your friend is going back to school, getting married, starting a family. It's not the same as in your 20s, all in school, all going through exams, all going through hardship, emotional turmoil, like all of that is a shared experience. But in your 30s, it starts to branch out. But one thing that I realized is that it's not because it branches out that you cannot support your friends from the sideline. With technology nowadays, even if you or your friend are living different realities, different countries, different continents, not planet yet, but you can still call them. And yes, the rhythm of your meeting and the proximity is gonna change. However, you can still maintain your bond. You've been building it for the past however many years. It's not gonna stop just because you don't have a shared experience anymore. It will request a little bit of work because obviously your schedule might be different, the time zones may be different, these sort of things, but it doesn't feel like you're making an effort. It doesn't feel like tiring. It's a privilege to live in a time where technology allows us to keep contact with our loved ones. Oh, so hot. So yes, you won't be part of the daily life of your friends anymore in your 30s. If you live near each other, obviously will continue, but the more we grow old, the less common our experience is gonna be. I feel safe and secure in those friendships to wish them happiness and to be cheering for them from the bench. It's okay, I have my own little adventure going on, I have my own little project going on, and I want them to support me just as much as I support them. Women's friendship is so magical. Obviously I have no intel on men's friendship, but I feel like women's friendship is so precious. It allows you to grow. It enriches our lives. That's why I believe that even though the frequency of our meetups or conversation might change, it will not change the quality of the friendship. It will not change the bond, the love, and the companionship. I really loved the heart-to-heart that we had a couple of weeks ago, and I sort of wanted to redo it because I feel like these conversations are really important to have. I would love to hear if you could share with me some of your own lessons that you learned throughout your own friendships. I really love reading from you. I really love hearing your stories, your path of lives, and if you have anything to share with us that you believe will benefit all of us, please do so in the comments. I truly appreciate that. I really enjoyed this format. I feel like doing heart-to-heart from time to time is really good. It allows us to get to know each other more deeply and to develop a relationship between you and I like that. I don't know, tell me if you do like that as well. I will try to find other subjects. If you like this video, please note that I post one video a week. I also have an Instagram account, so if you could subscribe and follow, that would really help me a lot. Thank you so much for being part of this journey, and see you on the next one. Peace.